Dr. Bhushan, this was a fantastic course. I really appreciate all of the wisdom that you've shared. I mean, I live in the US, in New York, and, most of my parenting style, my husband and mine, is basically driven either through instinct or, through parents, right? How we were raised. And frankly, I think one of the biggest areas that we and a lot of people in my generation struggle with is the way we were raised may or may not, and most cases, is not relevant to how we raise our children, because the time and the issues that we are dealing with are quite different. And it's difficult to get a person who can talk very objectively and in a balanced way about, what is absolutely necessary and what is stuff which is, discretionary, right? Doesn't really matter. And so I think that is what I got out of these sessions. I think even in the few weeks that we've been going through this, I definitely can see the level of anxiety on some of these hot button issues substantially come down. And I feel like, step one to having a conversation is really getting rid of the anxiety in the conversation. And most of the anxiety, I know, at least in my case, comes from the parent. So when you have anxiety, the reaction that you get is always an anxious one. And so it's been tremendous for me and for my sons. Both my boys, one is 15 and one is 12 going on 13. So I'm right in the storm of it. So this has been really good. I really appreciate it. One area of feedback is if it's possible to do these sessions a little earlier for East Coast time, because usually I get onto this at 11 o'clock in the night. And I'm half asleep. But definitely there are lots of my friends here in New York City who would, and on the East Coast in general, who would greatly benefit from this. All first generation Indians kind of dealing with the same kind of things. And thanks a lot to Vikas for kind of suggesting this. I have a lot of my friends from the West Coast who are on this call, so this has been really fun to do together.